righteousness. You must rise above these emotions and fulfill your duty as a warrior. The path of Dharma is not easy, but it is the path you must walk. Arjuna listens, his heart still heavy, but Krishna's words begin to pierce through the fog of his despair. The seeds of doubt remain, but within him, a new understanding is beginning to take root. Krishna continues, his voice steady and unwavering. Do not yield to this weakness, Arjuna. Stand up and fight. This is your duty, your sacred obligation as a warrior. The time has come for you to arise and fulfill your destiny. As Krishna's words echo in the silence that follows, Arjuna remains seated, struggling with the turmoil within him. This moment marks the beginning of a profound dialogue between the divine and the mortal, where the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita will soon unfold, guiding Arjuna and all of humanity toward the path of truth, duty, and spiritual enlightenment. Chapter 3. The Eternal Soul. Krishna's revelation to Arjuna.
Yada yada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharadam advastanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijatmaham pavitranayam sadhunam vinasaya sardaskritam dharma sansar anarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Honorable High Commissioner of India to Guyana, Dr. Amit Tela, Madam Dr. Dipali Telan, members of Chinmaya Mission, distinguished guests, and prize winners, Namaste. In collaboration with Chinmaya Mission, Guyana, the Swami Vivekananda Cultural Center, Georgetown, successfully organized the National Bhagavad Gita Chanting competition. A large number of Gita enthusiasts participated in the competition from across Guyana. Today, we have all gathered here to celebrate the award ceremony of this event. We will now begin the event with the lighting of the lamp. I would like to invite the Honorable High Commissioner, Madam High Commissioner, and the representative of Chinmaya Mission to kindly light the lamp.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाया सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा भद्रकाल्यै नमो नित्यं सरस्वत्यै नमो नमः वेदा वेदांग वेदान्ता विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम.
Thank you so much, sir. The Bhagavad Gita, often referred to as the Gita, is one of the most revered spiritual and philosophical texts in Hinduism, holding universal significance beyond religion. The word Gita means song and Bhagavat means God. Thus, it is the divine song of Lord Krishna. The Gita addresses human dilemmas, duty, righteousness, and the purpose of life, offering solution to fear, confusion, and moral conflict. The key teachings of the Gita includes Karma Yoga, that part of selfless action, Bhakti Yoga, part of devotion, Jnana Yoga, part of knowledge, Dhyana Yoga, part of meditation. The Gita has been translated into over 100 languages, making it one of the most widely read books in the world. Now, I would like to invite Sri Devji from Chinmaya Mission to share a message from the Gita. Devji, please.
Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyaya Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om, everyone. Special namaste to our High Commissioner, Madam High Commissioner, to all the respected Pandits, Panditas, and awardees who have come today. So a bit about our Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita is a Shastra, and that means it is a systematic, scientific presentation about some theme of knowledge. What is it that takes up that theme? There are two main themes in the Bhagavad Gita. The first being discovering one's own inherent human potential. In each heart, there is just as much greatness as that there has been seen in any great human heart. So what we have seen in the likes of all of our heroes exists there in every other human heart. So to discover that inherent potential is one theme of the Bhagavad Gita. The other theme explored scientifically and systematically is how we can practically have methods for prosperity, peace, and self-unfoldment of the individual. So these are the two topics dealt with in Bhagavad Gita, not other things. At the end of every chapter, this is explained technically as Brahma Vidya and Yoga Shastra. This wisdom, which was discovered in Bharat, was given again by Lord Krishna to Arjuna in an urgent conversation during a war. The actual conversation happened on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, which lies today just north of New Delhi, 150 kilometers north. And it took place during a watershed war in the history of Bharat, called the Mahabharata War. And it happened just at the end of Treta Yuga. What was grasped by Arjuna in this conversation led to his outer success and inner fulfillment, and is captured in the national motto of Bharat, imprinted on every single emblem, Satyam Eva Jayate, which comes from the Mundaka Upanishad. What is it? Meaning, it means that truth alone wins. Reality alone stands. That person who is a true hero in their respective field is an indomitable force. Satyameva Jayate. That is the message of Bharat. That is the message given to Arjuna. From that time, Bharatiyas have imbibed and thereby protected its message. Thus, for us Guyanese, diaspora, to understand the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita is to also understand the culture, values, and vision of the Bharatiya culture, from which we derive our very identities. Arjuna, the hero, is a successful man of ambition and action, who needs both an immediate solution to a social problem, a massive social problem in the form of a war, and also a total realignment of his personality so that he can gather himself and pour himself into the solution to that problem. Execute that solution faithfully. Though asking ceaseless questions for 17 chapters to the best version of himself personified as Bhagavan Shri Krishna, through that whole process, his whole personality gets integrated. Where? So that he can aim himself in one noble direction, pouring every aspect of himself into that work at hand, knowing that performing such action is nothing but the height of human science of successful effort, and it is the very highest meaning to living. Such is the peak of human performance. Such means living so that you understand one's own inner greatness. That is the truth, and Satyameva Jayate. So these twin sciences have been understood the world over to encapture the epitome of an all-inclusive vision of life. And that is one of the great exports of Bharat to the world. This wisdom speaks to each citizen of every nation and creed. Puja Swami Chinmaya ji explained that it is a wisdom that makes a Christian a better Christian, a Muslim a better Muslim, a Hindu a better Hindu. Leave theists. The world's most renowned atheists, skeptics, have found solace from their scorching materialism and nihilism in the self-evidently and scientifically proven practices of yoga and mindfulness and meditation. The world over, be it poets, scientists, world leaders, business tycoons, they have all attested to the uplifting value of these messages of Bhagavad Gita passed down in Bharat and to the diaspora. For eons, institutions and organizations have used the tried and tested method of imbibing that wisdom, which is chanting. All over the world, you will find schools and organizations of all denominations chanting the Bhagavad Gita regularly because of its proven impacts on memory, intelligence, calmness, and well-being. The process is to chant, study, know, and live, as our Puja Guruji Swami Tejomayananda ji has put it. By the hard work of so many individuals and the grace of Bhagavan, this first collaboration of Bhagavad Gita chanting competition has come to its fruition today at the award ceremony. And we are very much grateful to His Excellency Dr. Tilan for his role in inspiring this initial collaboration of Bhagavad Gita chanting with the SVCC. I'm glad to share that it has reached individuals from Berbice all the way to Essequibo Coast. And we look forward to ways it will grow in the future years. So our collective prayer is that may all of our individual efforts come together. Our efforts to learn the Bhagavad Gita come together to bless each one of us and our nation of Guyana and the world. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Thank you so much, Daviji, for enlightening us. Now I am very, very excited to introduce our new and young and enthusiastic yoga guru, Miss Meena Bist. In her introductory session, Miss Meena will lead a brief meditation practice for all of you. So I would like to invite Miss Meena on the stage, please.
Namaste to everyone. Today, Meena Bist is going to talk about yoga and its relevance in Bhagavad Gita. Yoga, as you all know, it's a very popular word. Yoga means connection, connecting our consciousness with the Supreme God. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna beautifully described 4 distinct types of yoga. Karma yoga, as Sir has already described, Karma yoga, the path of selfless action. Bhakti yoga, the path of love and devotion. Jnana yoga, the path of knowledge. Dhyan yoga, the path of focus and meditation. So today we will do the path of focus and meditation called Om meditation. Okay, then we will, as you all are aware about the Om word, Om is described as the original vibration from all of creation emerged, often referred as the first sound of the universe. It consists of 3 alphabets: A, U, Mo. Now, I will explain how to chant Om meditation. We divide Omkar in 3 parts, 3 alphabets. Starting from the navel, we will chant A, and it will travel through our throat. Then we'll chant O, and then coming out from the mouth, we'll chant Makar. I'll show you first. Then I would like to request all of you to please follow me. First, like this, we will chant A from our navel, and we will have to focus on our navel. And while traveling, we will have to focus on our throat, and then mouth. Like this. Like this. Now, I would like to request all of you, please follow me. And I want you to sit erect. Your spine should be erect and your neck should be erect. Now, please all of you, close your eyes and join your palms. And please have a beautiful smile on your face. And please close your eyes, everyone. Now, take a deep inhale and stomach out. And deep exhale, stomach in. Again, one more time. Just to focus for the meditation, to prepare yourself for the meditation. Just again inhale and stomach out slowly. And exhale, stomach inside. Now, please chant with me. Inhale. Again, take a deep breathe. Again, inhale. Inhale. Start, continue please. While chanting, please focus on your navel, then your throat and mouth. Again, inhale. Shanti. 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 Now, just take a deep breath and rub your both palms. Don't open your eyes now. Just rub your both palms. Create heat, generate the heat. And now put your palms on your eyes. And please have a beautiful smile while you will open your face, your eyes. Thank you so much for the positivity. Thank you so much.
I think it was a good test for new beginning, new teacher. So, round of applause please again. Thank you so much. Since we are celebrating the sacred occasion of Gita, I would like to inform all Gita enthusiasts that under the aegis of the Government of India and the Government of Haryana, an annual event called the International Gita Mahotsav, IGM, is celebrated in Kurukshetra, Haryana. Kurukshetra is the holy land where Lord Krishna imparted the teaching of the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna on the battlefield of the Mahabharata. This festival spreads the timeless wisdom of Gita, emphasizing righteousness, duty, and inner peace, attracting scholars, spiritual leaders, and devotees from around the world. Highlight of this International Gita Mahotsav, participations of international artists and craftsmen in cultural activities and craft fair drawing huge crowds. Exhibition by various religious and spiritual organizations, seminars on the Gita hosted by Kurukshetra University, featuring scholars from India and abroad, discourses on the Gita at the Sant Sammilan, spectacular water laser shows at Brahma Sarovar, mega cultural evening with performance by renowned artists, global chanting of the Gita by thousands of participants, Gita Shobha Yatra, food stall offering delicious from different regions of India, a massive craft mela showcasing traditional handicraft, and many more. This festival is a unique blend of spirituality, culture, and knowledge, making it a must-visit event for seekers of wisdom and devotees alike. This year, the International Gita Mahotsav will be held from November to December, spanning 18 days. Before I play a short promotional video about the event, I encourage all of your participation. We'll soon announce the registration process. Until then, stay tuned with us and keep visiting the IGM website. You can get the link from SBCC office. Now I played a video.
धर्मनगरी कुरुक्षेत्र में अंतर्राष्ट्रीय गीता महोत्सव का आयोजन होने जा रहा है, जहां होंगे भारतीय धर्म, आध्यात्म, संस्कृति, ज्ञान और परंपरा के अनेक रंग। श्रीमद् भगवद गीता के उद्भव दिवस के उपलक्ष्य में गीता के उत्पत्ति स्थल कुरुक्षेत्र में ब्रह्म सरोवर के तट पर 2 दिसंबर से 19 दिसंबर के मध्य आयोजित होने वाले इस ऐतिहासिक महोत्सव में आप गीता की जन्मस्थली ज्योतिसर, शक्तिपीठ मां भद्रकाली, स्थानेश्वर महादेव, सरस्वती नदी तट तथा अन्य तीर्थों के दर्शन के साक्षी बन सकते हैं। इस महोत्सव में हरियाणा सरकार की ओर से आप सादर आमंत्रित हैं। हरि का ठिकाना हरियाणा, गीता की धरती पर जरूर आना।
It's a small video, and this video is actually older one. So we are waiting to have it new one very soon. So I'll share with you all of you. Now I'd like to hand over the mic to Srimati Jinaji to conduct the award distribution. Thank you.
Hari Om, Sitaram, Namaste to everybody. I'll take 1 minute to explain to you all what exactly this Bhagavad Gita chanting competition was, what awards are going to be distributed, and I'll tell you a little bit more as we go along. As I do that, if I could request all the participants to please quietly stand up and make your way outside so we can facilitate the award distribution ceremony. As they are getting organized outside, I'd like to share a little bit about what exactly this competition means. Participants from Berbice to Essequibo started to learn to chant Bhagavad Gita in February 2025. So about 4.5 months ago they started. And twice a week they would meet and learn a few verses a week, and they continued to practice until they became perfect, or almost perfect, in their chanting. This was not a competition between each other, rather it was a competition with their own selves, to challenge themselves to chant in the best way possible as their offering to Bhagavan. So each of these participants competed with their own selves to become better each day as they continued to chant. So everybody who participated will be receiving a certificate of participation. Those who chanted extremely very well, they will be receiving a medal of excellence along with their certificate of participation. That being said, actually, the real reward of this competition has already been gotten by them. The real reward is in the purity and the peace of mind that comes from chanting Bhagavad Gita or any of our shlokas and mantras in our tradition. You know, nowadays we hear people complaining about how they're stressed and they're depressed and they're anxious and they're worried, and all of those feelings and emotions that we go through are connected to a tradition that we've started to lose. Every day when we wake up, we're supposed to brush our teeth and take a bath. That is part of cleaning our body. But our rishis have told us that a very essential part of our routine is also supposed to be cleaning our mind. And we can't eat toothpaste to clean our mind, unfortunately. So our rishis have prescribed this. One of the wonderful practices for cleaning our minds is chanting our shlokas and our mantras. So by chanting Bhagavad Gita, they've given themselves the inner purity that will now allow them to one day come to understand the depth of meaning of what it is that they are chanting. So congratulations to all the participants. You're getting your external reward now, but you've already gotten your inner reward from the moment that you started this competition. Okay. With that, I would like to request Dr. Amit Talang and Dr. Deepavali Talang, High Commissioner of India to Guyana, and his wife to please come up and hand over the awards to all of our participants. We had about 70 people learn the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 5. About 42 of them were brave enough to chant in front of judges, and almost all of them received the Medal of Excellence. So we'll invite them now in alphabetical order. Everyone please, you'll come up, you'll receive your award, and you'll go back out again. Okay? Ready? Okay. Bina Sinaran. You're all welcome to give them a clap. Candace Samuels. Candace? Please come. Next we have Chandasu. A representative is picking it up on her behalf. Chandra Oja. Dinesh Dhanraj. Divina Bhaktidan. Divya Moja. Ethan Khan. Hemwati Jainuraj. Hamza Khan. Jada Khan. Kiara Mahadev. Kimberly Kainanji. Nia Mangal. Pratima Ransu. Priyana Ransu. Puna Nanda. Rajkumari Chandra. Priyank Mangal. Samaya Prasad. Venugopal Guru. And last but not the least, Pandita Dhanraji Hemraj. Actually, we saved her for the end because she's also receiving a Youth Excellence Award for inspiring so many young girls from their mother to join. A special congratulations, and almost half of the students who got awards today are from her mandir. Yes. Youth Engagement Leadership Award. Now, actually the gems of this program are the teachers who took time out to weekly sit and teach the children and the adults, not only to teach them, but to learn themselves before the competition even started. From October, our teachers have been training to become perfect in chanting Bhagavad Gita Chapter 5 so that they can share this beautiful Shastra with children and adults across Guyana. So now I'd like to take a moment to invite our teachers to receive a token of appreciation. Not all of them are here. We have a few of them here, and the rest we will just mention. We had about 10 teachers, 5 of them are here. Tara, please come. Saraswati. Jayashri. Auntie Nirmala. And Auntie Parvati. We are missing Gayatri, Tej, Anjani, and we're missing Gayatri, Anjani, and Tej. And Auntie Hardy from Trinidad also. We're very grateful to all of them. Thank you so much. Okay, if we could request all the participants to please come. They're going to. He suggested a group picture first. We'd like to invite all our participants and teachers to please join us now and chant the first 12 verses of chapter 5 for a big namaste to His Excellency and Her Excellency as well. Thank you so much. These children and all these participants are privileged to have been awarded by you. Teachers, please also join. Everyone, please move down a little bit. audience knows chapter 5, please feel free to join from where you are. We will chant it together. Okay? First 12 verses, everybody, and we'll end with Om Tat Sat. Ready? Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Arjuna Uvacha. Sannyasam Karmanam Krishna. Punaryogam cha shamsasi. Yatshreya ekayorekam. Tanme bruni sunishchitam. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Sannyasa karma yogascha. Nishreyasa karabhupau. Tayostu karma sannyasa. Karma yogo vishishyate. Nyeyasa nitya sannyasi. Yo nadveshti na kamshati. Nirdvandvo hi mahabhaho. Sukham bandhat pramuchyate. Sankhya yoga pratat balaha. Pravadanti na panditaha. Ekamapyastita samyaka. Ubhayor vindate phalam. Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam. Tad yogairavigamyate. Ekam sankyam cha yogam cha. Yah pashyati sa pashyati. Sannyasastu mahabhaho. Dukkhamaptumayogataha. Yoga yukto munir brahma. Nachirena-adhigacchati. Yoga yukto vishuddhatma. Vijitatma jitendriyaha. Sarvabhutatma bhutatma. Kurvannapi na lipyate. Naiva kinchit karomiti. Yukto manyeta tattvavida. Pashyan shrinvan sprishan jikran. Ashnam gachan swapan shwasan. Pralapan visrijan grinvan. Unmishan nimishan napi. Indriyani indriyarteshu. Vartanta iti dharayan. Brahman yadaya karmani. Sangam tyaktva karoti yaha. Lipyate na sa papena. Padmapatrami vambhasa. Karena manasa buddhya. Kevalairindrayarapi. Yoginah karma kurvanti. Sangam tyaktva shuddhaye. Yukta karma phalam tyaktva. Shantimapnoti naishthiti. Ayukta kama karena. Pade sakto nipadyate. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Karma Sannyasa Yogo Nama Panchamodhyayah. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Hari Om. I would just like to take the opportunity to mention, if anyone would like to become a teacher to teach Bhagavad Gita, this year in 2026 we will be taking up Bhagavad Gita chapter 12. It is the shortest, simplest and sweetest chapter and the easiest one to chant also. If anyone would like to take it up, we will teach it to all of you for free. and you will have the opportunity to also share it with others. So please speak to me after if it is something you're interested. It is open to anyone from any organization that is interested in committing their time. Okay. Thank you. I will pass it over to our Mr. Bhagavad Gita. Hari.
Thank you so much, teachers, for chanting so nicely and created such environment over here, sacred environment. And of course, many congratulations to all the prize winners. Today is your day. Your hard work, perseverance, and commitment have brought you here. Remember, awards are not just recognition of past achievement, but also responsibility to inspire others. Now, I have the privilege to invite the Honorable High Commissioner Dr. Amit Chalan to enlighten the audience with his address. Sir, please.
Namaskar. I think let everyone be seated because been standing for a while, I suppose. Please be comfortable. Namaskar, Sitaram, Hari Om. To respected representatives, Dev ji and Jeena ji from Chinmaya Mission, Swami ji, Pableshwar ji who has joined us this afternoon, and most important, I would say the star attractions, the stars and starlets of the wonderful event that we have as the Swami Vivekananda Cultural Center and the High Commission of India, getting the pleasure and honor of hosting all of you. It's really an honor and a personal privilege, I must say, because through the chanting of Bhagavad Gita, in fact, besides the vibrations that all of us can feel after the chanting of those shlokas, I think this whole vastu, as we call it, this building, has also become pure. So thank you very much for joining hands with us and allowing us to be a part of this noble initiative. I must specifically mention that besides all the benefits, the philosophy and everything else that Jeena ji and Dev ji mentioned in their remarks, I think something which has a practical significance and that I can share with you out of my own experience is when you recite those shlokas or when you memorize Sanskrit shlokas, automatically something you gain. So besides of course the purity and the peace, the calm, everything that you get, you also have an obvious advantage in terms of your speech becoming clearer. The way you pronounce words, they become clearer. And that is also an advantage which, as you would try and keep reciting more and more shlokas, more and more adhyayas, you will understand that it's also improving and getting you benefit in terms of academic excellence as well, because it gives you clarity of thought, clarity in speech, and clarity of mind. So coming back to what is Bhagavad Gita? Is it merely a religious text or there is something more meaning attached to it? In our philosophy, the philosophy that Guyana and Bharat or India shares, the Sanatana philosophy or the Hindu philosophy as it is commonly called, we have a concept called Prasthanatrayi. So there is Upanishad, there is Brahma Vidya, And then the third Prasthanatrayi is Bhagavad Gita. And that's why when you recited the chapter and at the end of it, you mentioned Brahma Vidyatsu, Upanishadsu. So, what is the reason for that? Because when we talk about our religious texts, the Sanatana Dharma or Hindu Dharma doesn't have one single text which you can tell that this is basically our book. If you want to understand what our religion is, read that book and you will understand everything. No, it's not like that. It's an extensive resource. When we say Veda, it's an extensive resource. And the gist of it has to be brought somewhere so that each and every one is able to understand that. So, what Lord Krishna did was a great favor to humanity. Because those who are learned, those who have the avenues to understand, learn Vedas, they would obviously benefit from this vast knowledge. But there are common people as well. And those common people will not get the benefit, the Amrit, of this vast resource of thought which is available in the form of Veda. So, even the Veda has been classified into 4 parts. What we call Samhita, which means the actual shloka, the actual verses. Then there comes the explanation, the Brahmana. Then comes the third part, the Aranya. When you recite, how you should recite, what are the rituals, what are the liturgical practices, that comes Aranya. And the third part is explanation. Because you have understood it, but what happens when you go to school, there is a concept. The teacher tells you that this is a law of physics, or this is a law of equation of chemistry. But it's not easily understood that way. So what does the teacher do? The teacher explains you with examples, with stories, and in different manner. And then you start understanding it. So that is the job of Upanishad. But yet, each and every one of us may not have the benefit of going to the best of schools, the best of teacher, in order to understand this knowledge. So for that, what we have is a ready reckoner. Isn't it? When you have an examination, what you want to know, you cannot revise everything in one go. So you have something like a ready reckoner. You go through it and you get the gist of everything in a short span. So, if you ask me, as a simplified version for a student what Bhagavad Gita is, I would say it's a ready reckoner of life. Because life offers you a lot of lessons. Each one of us may have different experiences. But the gist of it has to be covered in a very short span. And in that short span you have brought everything and that knowledge has been instilled. And here we have a best of teacher, Lord Krishna, and the best of student. Because Arjuna is no simple student. He himself was a great warrior. But the other lesson comes here. You may be a best of student, but still, when it comes to going for an examination, you get jittery. You feel whether I'm fully prepared for this exam or not. What if I don't succeed? What if I fail? What the other person is better than me? Or why should I compete against my old friends? All these doubts come. And then a best of teacher explains to you what is important, why it is important, and the most important lesson. And in fact, the chapter which you just, even if you would not have recited the whole of that chapter, but the main chapter, or the main gist of that chapter is Karma Yoga. And Karma means duty. To do your duty. Without having your doubt in mind, whether or not I will succeed. Whether what I am doing, against whom I am pitted, whether I will be able to deliver or not. That doubt comes, it's but natural. But under those circumstances also, to perform your duty is what is the gist of this chapter, which is what you have just recited. And this becomes important because, and that's why I said, it will be wrong to assume that Bhagavad Gita is just another religious text. It's not like that. It's not that you go to a temple, you recite the Bhagavad Gita, and then everything will be alright. No. It has to be assimilated, absorbed, and then try to convert it into actual action. The whole purpose of Bhagavad Gita, in a way, why Lord Krishna recited it, was because his best student had a doubt in his mind whether what he is doing is right or wrong, whether he should be doing that or not. And to that, he had to explain that if you do your action with a clear mind, with a clear purpose, don't think what will be the outcome. That is why we say karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. You do your job, you do your action, you perform your work with utmost dedication and don't think about the outcome, leave it. And the second part of it, what I want to emphasize today, and that's why I said to consider it only as a religious text would be underestimating the importance of this book. There are many people, even from the West and Western philosophy, who have found Bhagavad Gita to be highly inspiring. And one of them was a great nuclear physicist. Many of you would know, just I think a year back, there was a movie, Oppenheimer. And Oppenheimer, being a nuclear physicist as well, when the nuclear test was performed in the United States for the first time and he saw the outcome of what happened on ground, what came to his mind was again a verse from Bhagavad Gita. Of course, it's a very complicated verse, its interpretation may differ. But what does Bhagavan say, or Lord Krishna say? That I have become time. I have become Kala. Kala has different meanings. I have become Kala. And he also assures that I have become Kala. I have the capability to destroy everything. And yet, you perform your action. I am there to protect you. Now, this is a very simplified meaning of that shloka. And there are a lot of interpretations. But what is important for us as regular men and women and students and children is to perform your action with a very clear mind. And if you perform that action, don't think about what will happen. And this becomes important because when was this whole happening? In the midst of the war, as Devji and Jinaji also explained. That in the Mahabharata war, when the two strong sides were pitted against each other, everything was inevitable. It is not that they did not try. Lord Krishna himself went as a diplomat and tried to resolve the issue. He tried to tell Dhritarashtra, he tried to tell the Kurus and the Kauravas and Duryodhan that what you are doing is not right. You should correct it. But then the other side did not listen to it. And then they were pitted against each other. But once that situation comes, you have to take action. Here, war doesn't only mean physical violence. War means when you have a doubt in your mind as to what is right, what is wrong, what is correct, what is incorrect. That war happens every day in your mind, and to that it is important that you stand with a firm commitment to your duty, your job. And therefore, to our young friends, to our students, I would like to say that there would be different exams in your life, different sorts. Some of them will be related to your studies, but some of them could be even more challenging. Day to day, you will face situations which would pose this question in front of you as to what is right and what is wrong. And at that time, Bhagavad Gita will come to your rescue. It will guide you. It will tell you that you are supposed to perform your duty with a clear mind, with a clear purpose. And once you do that, the God is there with you to protect you, to show you the right path, and to take you to success. So with these words, I would like to once again convey my heartfelt gratitude to Chinmaya Mission, Devji, Jinaji, Swamiji and everyone else, and especially the teachers and the students, I think you have chosen the path of righteousness. You have chosen the right path. And once you choose the right path, don't think as to what will happen. There could be obstacles. There could be changes. But at the end of it, you will reach your destination. And that destination is reaching Lord Krishna. And that's why you ended Krishna Arpanamastu. So at the end of all your efforts are going to Lord Krishna, and He is there to protect you. So there is no reason for fear, there is no reason for doubt, and there is no reason why you should feel what is right and what is wrong. Thank you. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us with sacred essence of Gita. So I done my part over here. I would like to invite Srimati Jinaji and Miss Minaji, both for vote of thanks.
Your Excellency, that was an extremely inspiring few words that I'm going to keep in my heart for a very long time. As we come to the end of the program, I would like to offer on behalf of Chinmaya Mission in Guyana our gratitude to and pranams to His Excellency, the High Commissioner of India to Guyana, and Her Excellency, Dr. and Mrs. Telang, for being here with us, for being the chief guests, and for not only that, actually, His Excellency is the one who inspired this program. His warmth, his vision, his commitment to Bharatiya Sanskriti is what has allowed us to be here today. So from the deepest part of our heart, we offer our gratitude. To Mr. Bhagavati for working hand in hand alongside us to allow this to come to fruition, to come to reality, and for us to be able to come together and offer this program. We're very grateful for everything that you have done. We know how much work goes into programs, and we know that it is not just two people that make something happen, but the entire team at the High Commission and the entire team at the SBCC that have come together to allow this program to happen. Thank you all very much as well. Of course, thank you to the parents who pushed their children to chant when they may not have wanted to chant. Thank you to the adults who took the challenge even though you thought you could not do it. Thank you to the teachers who dedicated all their time. And thank you to everyone for prioritizing the power of Bhagavad Gita in your lives. Thank you all so very much. We are very grateful, we are very honored to have collaborated with the High Commission of India and the Swami Vivekananda Cultural Center towards this shared vision of letting the beauty of our Bharatiya Sanskriti, our Hindu culture, inspire the hearts here in Guyana and hopefully across the world as well. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, Janama. Thank you so much. I would like to thank all of you. Honorable High Commissioner Dr. Amit Telan, Madam Dr. Dipali Telan, esteemed officers of our High Commission of India and SPCC, respected members of Chinmaya Mission, distinguished guests and dear prize winners, Namaste and good evening to all. First and foremost, I extend my deepest gratitude to the Honorable High Commissioner and Madam for gracing this sacred occasion of our chief guest. Sir, your benevolent presence has dignified this event and your encouragement has profoundly inspired the prize winners. My heartfelt thanks to Chinmaya Mission for collaborating with us to make this holistic event a success. It is a matter of great pride to partner in promoting the sacred teaching of Gita on this foreign soil. I am sincerely grateful to my director, Sir Sri Rudra Jayanti Bhagwati, for his guidance and for preparing me and deliver my first presentation at this event. Despite my having arrived in Guyana just 2 days prior and still assimilating to this new culture, I also extend my appreciation to my colleagues at Mission and SPCC for the unwavering support in ensuring the success of this program. To all the prize winners, my warmest congratulations to all. I conclude my vote of thanks with the words from the Gita. Tamev sharanam gach sarva bhaven bharat, tattva prasadat param, shantim sthanam, prayasti shashvatam. Surrender yourselves to Him with your whole being. O Bharat, by His grace, you will attain a perfect peace and the eternal abode. Once again, I would like to thank you so much, all of you. And thank you so much, all of you. Again, light snacks and masala tea has been arranged outside. Please do partake. Before that, we will proceed for the photograph.